there folks, how are you? Welcome back after the weekend and welcome to day 71 of Lyndall's Luscious Limberings. Thank you for joining me. Nice to see you once again. Today is going to be general everything. We're just going to move the body, we're just going to move the joints, we're going to get some dynamic stretching, maybe some static stretching. It's the whole thing just for you. Yeah, you can tell I haven't done much in terms of vigorous exercise today, so it's going to come out for your benefit right now. It'll be fun. Right, so great. So, hey, if you'd like to join with me with the playlist at home for day 71, let's do this together. 3, 2, 1, go. No, yes. Good. Starting with feet hip width apart. Head going up, back going down. Breathing in. Elbows are heavy, wrists are heavy, breathing out. Really let the butt cheeks be nice and soft, nice and relaxed. Remember that right at the very bottom of your body, you want to sink down to the center of the ground. At the same time, the top of the head wants to rise up towards the heaven. The chin is slightly tucked. Belly is super released. Give yourself a round Buddha belly. You can do it. Good. Turn the hands out. Breathing in. And wash down. So as your root is starting to dig deep down towards the center of the earth, head starts to go up. You can start to expand in all directions. And you're lining up the spot on the surface here, the spot on the surface here, and the spot right in the center just behind your belly button. So you might need to release through the hips and across the pelvis so that your pelvis can hang low off the spine and allow those points to line up. Good. And this one going all the way down to the ground. Blossom the hands, sink the butt, rising up and down. Blossom the hands, sink the butt. The fingertips rise up, but the shoulder blades sink down. Beautiful on this one. As we get to the bottom, turn from the hips, keep the knees nice and soft, sink the butt, rising up through a full circle. Turn the hips again, back the other way. Don't have to go with my pace at all. Make sure you're not turning the hips so far that you get pressure across the knees. If you do, just don't turn quite so far. But the turn's coming from the hips rather than the shoulders to start. And the head super heavy as you get to the bottom bit. Sinking the butt to rise up and down. Shoulders nice and relaxed. Just change directions the next time you move the body. Turn for the hips, sink the butt. Send you up like a pendulum and back down. So there really should be no effort in the top body as you rise up. The bottom sinks and that just rises you up. So there's very little effort coming from you. Good. This time at the bottom we're going to stop. And breathing in, inflate the spine, rolling up through the spine in your own time. Imagining there's a potential space between the spine and the body wall. I'm just breathing into that potential space, starting from the sacrum. That's inflating you up like you're a party streamer that's been blown. And then as you go down, the collapsing body allows the air to expel out. Keep the knees soft as you're rising up. So even though the body's lengthening up, the knees don't straighten, they stay soft.
And just stay down there, rolling through the shoulders now. Head super heavy, the top of the head now wants to join with the floor, just hanging over the knees. Bend the knees a little bit and hug around your thighs. And just straighten up until with the legs until you find a stretch along the back and then release. Don't go so hard that you pull anything, it's just to help open up along the back. And take it in your own time, lengthening up and then softening down. Make sure you're still breathing. Good, relaxing down, rolling up again.
Good. And just rolling through alternate shoulders. Now we're going to start off doing this by moving the whole body, so I'm letting the whole body work through. And now we're going to slow it down, speed it up, and try and take it more just in the shoulders. Now going forwards using the whole body. Now we're going to speed it up and try and just use the shoulders. Good, leveling back and swinging. So try and use gravity here. So here, just switch up your arms, let the momentum carry you through, and you can get a twist through the body if you're feeling warmed up for it. Each time going a little bit higher. Now circle. I crept that up on you, sorry. 1, 2, and circle. 1, 2, circle. Getting the knees bending as well. 1, 2, and circle. 1, 2, good. Just making the knees going with the arms together. Really feel like you're trying to push the floor away from you again. The arms are pretty passive, just use the momentum of the legs to help them swing through. Good, taking a step out wide. Now we're going to go between the legs and up. Try and get the pendulum action so you're not sort of stopping the momentum at all. And remember, just go down as far as you feel comfortable. And now as you come up, if you want, you can start to get a slight arch through the spine, but just make sure that you come back to center before you swing down so you don't get a whiplash. Good. And 1, 2, and a circle, circle. 1, 2, circle, really stretching out from the spine. 1, 2, and circle. And 1, 2, and circle. One more. 1, 2, and circle. Good. And just rolling now, wrists and ankles. Lifting up through the top of the head, still sinking down to the ball of the grounded foot. Change directions of both. Change both. And the other way. Good, spreading the legs. And go through the hips. You can give a bit of attitude through this one, why not? Go lower. Really try and loosen up through the hips. Now we're going to add a little bit of scoop to this. And adding the elbows. Good, forwards and back. Just take it a little bit tame to start. So not really moving the whole body, just using that scoop, the pelvis. Good, now we're going to scoop with the whole body. Nice swing through the body. Breathe through the pain developing in the thighs. Small circles. Change direction. Back the first way and making it big now so the whole body's getting involved. And change direction. Good, reaching over. And we're going to go wide and in. Keep the same arm on top for this for the moment. Now keep going, but swap which arm goes on top each time. Good. Now bend the knees and work through the arms with the arms bent. And with the hips. Sorry, with the weight shift. Getting nice and high with the elbow. Chicken backstroke. Yes, go chickens. Do that backstroke. Keeping the knees over the toes. Stay going backwards, going double time. So you've got to go a little bit smaller with the diameter of the circle. Keep it nice and light, that's how you get the speed. Slowing down, going forwards. And double time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, almost set. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, up. And hanging over down. Popping out one hip than the other. And start doing the small weight shift. Good, equalizing the center and double end bend. Double end bend, double leg bend as well. And down. And up. Good, now if you're feeling like you're warm, just adjust your feet, settle down. And just have a little bit of a stretch here. If this is too intense for your knees or for your groin, just go back up to where we were before. Good, take the hands down, help yourself up. And turning side on to a down dog, walking through the floor. Lifting up through the back, through the butt cheeks, through the pin bones of the butt. I just can't speak. Just do this. Good, fiddle off the feet, walk the hands in. Bend the knees, rolling up to the spine. And just walking out side to side here. Good, reaching up. With straight legs as far as you can, going down. When you need to soften the knees, walking out. Forward twist. Then 4 steps back up. 1, 2, 3. If you can with straight knees, rise up. If you can't, otherwise, roll up through the spine like we normally do. And again, down. 2, 3, 4. Walk. 2, 3. Side to side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Walking in. 1, 2. Again, either bend the knees or come up, depending on how you're feeling. Last time through. Down.
2, 3, 4. Walking out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips. 2, 3, 4. Walking back. Stay there. Walk straight back out again. And back up. Try and keep the hands measured. Good. And popping the knees down. Tap the toes under and take the knees off the floor. To increase the workload, pull your fingertips towards your knees. From here, just going to go like as if we're skiing. Nice and gentle. Another set. Good. Staying up. Hold it. Good. Then down. Stretching out through child's pose. Good. Just scooch through. Just go as much into an upwards dog as you can. And let the head be nice and released. Good. Tuck the toes under. Lift the butt towards the ceiling into a down dog. And just settle the feet down. Lift the butt towards the ceiling. Try and put the thighs on the wall behind you. Good. Back down. Don't put your knees down though. And hold this position again. Now we're going to go 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. Try and keep the back level. Here we go. Step, step, and back. And again. Try and keep it as measured as you can. Back to central and twist. One more set. Now, just to cap it off, couple more sets of stepping forwards and back. Here we go. And step, step, step. Last time. Good, knees down. And arch. And down. And again, arching up. Using this as your recovery. Arching up. Beautiful, flatten off. And reaching out hand and foot. Reach. 2, 3, 4. Back in. As you reach, imagine you're sending the knee away. Pull the belly button into the spine. Make sure you're engaging through the shoulder blades. Keep it slow and controlled. Keep the changeover smooth. And down. And again. And again, this time we're going to go up. Hold there. Go to the diagonal. Hold it. Back in. And down. And the other hand. Up. 2, 3. To diagonal and hold it. You're doing amazing. Back in. And down. Good. Just holding up with the right leg. And then if you're feeling unbalanced, put the right, this is you're feeling unbalanced. Put the right arm behind your head as well. Yes. Small pulses there. And down. Other side, find your balance. So it's the same, we're doing ipsilateral, the same side as leg. Same side hand as leg and pulse. Good, and down. With the right leg. Up, side, and down. Up, side, and down. Up, side,
Good, pause and reverse. Side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up. Good, just roll up the shoulders and into the other side. Here we go. Up, side and down, up, side and down, up, side and down. Good, hold it for a second and reverse. Side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up, down, side, up. Good, just rolling out through the shoulders again. Back into all fours, and we're going to do our little trapezius dips. If you feel like you've got it, go into a high plank and keep going. Good, now that's your basic. Otherwise we're going to go into a little sequence that involves going from into a push-up. So down into a push-up, up almost, back and in. So if you like your variations, just staying doing the tricep dips. Otherwise, doing the plank tricep dips, or we're doing these funky bastards. Couple more. Good. Into all fours and wag. You're just so happy with yourself. You did so well. I'm so proud of you. Good. Onto your butts. Legs straight, rolling down. And we're going to actually arms by your side. Raising to sit up and forwards and up and down. Engage your stomach before you come up, coming up and forwards. Up. Aiming to keep the back straight, so don't try and reach too far at the expense of curving through the spine like this. So think more about reaching forwards rather than reaching down. Good, staying down there. And just wiggle through the chest a little bit. Keep wiggling. Good, raising up and onto your sides. So this time, let's go up, elbows and knees, reaching up, lifting through the chest, leg out, and pulse. Keep the leg up, and we're going to go in and up with the leg up. 2, 3, I'm tickling the plant. 4, that wasn't a euphemism. 5, 6, 7. Keep the leg up, and we're going to go bend, bloody plant. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good, bend the knee and swing forwards. Nice and controlled. Keep going. Good, coming down. If you need to, get your heel of your hand, just whack out that butt cheek on the floor. Probably needs a bit of smacking after that. Okay, so elbows, that was my shoulder, elbows, knees, lifting up, and leg goes out, and pulse. Good, keep the leg up, and we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, Keep the leg up. And 1, 2. Lifting through the ribs. 4, 5. Keep going. 6, almost there. 7, 8. Keep the leg bent and swing. Good, and down. Rolling down on your backs. Just bring the knees into the chest and just give it a circle. Feels good to be alive, doesn't it? Good, around the other way. Beautiful. I'm just going to start with tabletop switches. So I'm pulling the belly button into the spine. And now with the legs straight. Double bounces. Bounce, bounce. And back to singles. Good. Bring the knees in and up. Good. Rolling onto your sides. On all fours and circle. Change directions. Good. Toes under. Into a down dog. Walking through the hands, rolling up through the spine. Good. Lunges. Staying low. Now, from stage combat land, make it a thwart. So we go sideways. So you want a straight line from the outside line of your foot all the way up the body. So you really have to use the core. Try and get it in from here. So rather than pushing yourself like this, draw it in from here. Good. Center. Just marching. Make it a kick. Okay, we're going to do 2 repeated knees and then 2 with straight. And again. Yes, baby. Keep going. 1, 2. Straight. Try not to crunch through the body. Changing legs. 1, 2. Straight. Straight. 2, 2. Straight. Couple more. 1, 2. Straight. And last one. 1, 2. And straight. Good. Level off. Bend the knees. Lifting up. Sinking. Transfer the weight to the ball of one foot. And just circle. Nice and easy. Let your breath stabilize during this. Isolating the leg from the body. Change direction. So the grounded leg should be a bit straight. The weight goes through the ball of the foot. Good. Transferring the weight. Sink. Breathing deep. So your breath rate will be up. You're staying on balance. But breathe deep into the belly. Change direction. Good. Take with the foot out wide. Reaching up. Bending over. And take yourself over to one leg. Then across to the other leg. And just keep on changing nice and easy. Good. Stay on that side. And bend. And up. And again. Bend. 2.
and straighten. 2 more of those. Bend, 2, straighten, and again. Good, coming up, changing over, and bend, 2, and up, 2, bend, 2, and up. 2 more. 2, and up, 2. Good. From here, just take the weight off for a second, bend the knee, turn the foot out, straighten the legs again, take yourself over. Chest is going upwards, even though you're relaxing down. So what I mean is I'm not curving over like this. Chest is going upwards and forwards. Good. Bend that leg. Take the weight off it with the hands, pick the toe up, turn it around. Take the weight off this, pick the toe up, turn it around. And chest goes upwards and forwards as you stretch over the leg. Good, bend the leg. Rolling up through the spine. And just into a tricep stretch, knees nice and soft. Take yourself for a circle through here, circling through the whole thorax. And change direction. Still keep the knees soft and the hips relaxed. Good, changing over. And circle, 2, even though my music's finished. You know I always go past the end of the song. Beautiful. Let me just take this off because mine's starting again. Good, and just taking the arms over. Keep the shoulder blades square, don't let this happen. Still soft at the knees, lifting up through the head. And just pushing upwards and in to increase the stretch. Let that go, just ease it out. And the other arm. Nice and easy. Remember, don't go for whatever end position you think you want to reach. Just go until you find a stretch today. It'll be different every day, and that's okay. Yes. Good, relax that out. Just want to quickly do the calves. So take the weight in the ball of the right foot, put the left foot out. Bend over, keep this knee over the toe. If you can reach this ball of the foot, by all means just grab it and pull it back. Otherwise, this is also fine. As long as you're getting a stretch along the back. Back up the leg. And if you want to get a stretch along the back as well, reach out diagonally and relax the head down. Good, soften that. And transfer over, weight in the ball of the left foot, right foot's out the side. And keeping the knee over the toe. And if you want to also multitask, I always do. Good, soften that. Rolling up to the spine. And I'm just going to finish just with some freestyle rotations. Drive this from the hips, so keep the knees bent. Don't torque so much through the hips that you distort the knees or put pressure across the knees, but I want the arms to be completely passive. So let them just whack into you. Really switch it off. It's really hard sometimes just to tell yourself, I'm going to let go of conscious control of my arms altogether. Obviously, you want to put a little bit of control to make sure you don't whack yourself on the too hard in the body. But learning how to switch control on and off, or sorry, engagement on and off, is quite useful. And keep going, just keep the head facing forwards now. This is one of the best warm-ups, this. Rotates through the spine, rotates the neck, warms the ankles and the knees. It's really good. Lovely. Wow, that's it. That's day 71. Who would have thought? Nighttime edition again. So thank you for joining me, whatever time of day it is for you. I don't know if I'm going to do legs or arms tomorrow. I'm going to see how I feel when I get there. Until then, thank you so much again for joining me, and I'll see you soon. Be kind to yourselves, please, and be